Hey guys, Tim the Enchanter here as always. Glad to see you. Today's video is going to be a bit of a short one. We're going over something that I'm sure has been covered probably pretty extensively, but again, I'm trying some different formats for content. I want to give this one a shot as well. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Today's video is going over specifically how to get Beta, the enemy skill, early on in Final Fantasy VII, specifically the Steam version. I honestly don't know if there's a difference between the Steam version or any other version. As far as how this will go, probably not, because it's really basic mechanics. But anyway, let's get into the video and take a look here. And yeah, this is how you get Beta early on in Final Fantasy VII. So there's a couple things that need to happen here. First things first, you need to have at least 800 HP or so. I found that around level 20 is a good benchmark. First things first, set your order of the person carrying the enemy skill materia to the back line. You can also choose to do everybody, but also make sure that you have the elemental and fire magic paired together on your accessory so you can take less fire damage. Then of course have your enemy skill materia equipped. That just makes sense, but it's worth saying. So my strategy was to have a dedicated healer, a dedicated damage dealer, and then the enemy skill person. So Cloud's my damage dealer, Nanaki is my healer, and I made sure that the primary bulk of the damage comes from Cloud, so that way when he does eject somebody from the fight, it will most likely be the person with the highest damage dealt to the Midgar Zolmer, which is it's not a perfect system, but I've had pretty consistent success with that. So then of course you want to keep your people as high as possible on HP, just to avoid any early KOs that he could possibly hit you with a crit. Yeah, just dishing out some light damage until he stands up. It's very important to make sure that you are following the rotation. Heal, attack, because he can hit you some crits, and that could just ruin the run real quick. So I'm going to make sure that I don't attack with my healer or my enemy skill carrier too aggressively after this. Just to make sure that, again, the person with the highest damage output gets ejected from the fight. Okay, this real light attacks with Barret from the back line with a physical attack. It gives him less damage. And I don't have the long range materia yet. We're getting real close here. He's gonna pick somebody to kick out of the battle. Then after that, then you can kind of just attack at will, basically. So as expected, the person with the highest damage output gets ejected. So now we're going to go ahead and just start attacking, because there's nothing you can do. After he casts Beta, he's going to immediately follow up with an attack, a physical attack, so you have to be ready to soak that damage. So you need to keep your enemy skill holder as high as possible on HP. I've been defending, because that'll help limit some of the damage taken from the actual physical attack and make it a little bit easier to survive. So here comes the attack. Nanaki was always going to die, so there's no point in keeping him up. But Barret should survive with about 200 HP. Okay, he took 570 there, so he's got plenty of HP. Hit him with an high potion, because the physical attack took him down to almost dead. And we're going to do one more high potion, and then finish out the fight. beta's going to do about 1,000 damage to Midgard's Ulmer, so he stands up at about 2,000 HP. We've dealt a little damage after that, so 2 betas should take him out of the game. Yeah, 1,009 there. Good, good, good. And he's going to hit me with one more, so I'm going to hit one more high potion just to make sure I don't accidentally get murdered, because that would just be a waste of time. And then we're going to hit him with one more beta, and that should be it. So a miss from the Midgard's Ulmer is rare and huge, so if this were a tense fight, that could have been the thing that really sealed the deal for me. But as you see, big old Snaky Boy is dead. We have learned the enemy skill beta. We now have the most powerful fire magic early game that you can get outside of just hard grinding. But with that, hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you found this entertaining or educational or whatever. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment.